Okay everyone, hello. Surprisingly I've got better FPS here than I did in Lion's Arch. I guess there's a less of abundance of bots. Not bots, AI, sorry. Whatever. Anyway, this video is for the new UI updates, and that's going to include like the new window, how the new windows look. For instance, the gem store. I'm not going to go over the things in the gem store, that will be a different video. But I'll just show you briefly the new appearance of it, all that kind of stuff. So, as you can tell, the UI is slightly different with this map. It's not circle anymore, it's a square. It has the same functionality, just it's nicer, I guess. I like it. Anyway, and you can change the size like I was before. Zoom out, zoom in, all that stuff that comes with it. I think this is new. That is new, yes. You can click there to instantly zoom over to where you need to go with your quest. You can click there to go to your player, and this will take you to the world map. So that's actually pretty good. That's a little bit of an upgrade compared to the original one. Next UI change is the endurance meter, which is here now instead of by the side. Your buffs are now there. As you can see, it works the same. It actually looks a lot nicer there, to be fair. And apart from that, the chat hasn't really changed at all. I think it's less transparent now, but it's essentially the same. The party window is the same, I'm fairly sure. You can create a squad, blah blah blah. You know all that stuff. The game menu is the same. There's a new hints tab, actually. I'm fairly sure this is new, and you can just run through it and it gives you a percentage of how much you've done of said tab. So I don't know, if you complete all of this you'll never get the tips again unless you look in here. Then there's the World vs World tab, which is not new. Oh, look at that, we're doing the worst. My god, look at Black Tide, they're just dominating. Ugh. Oh well. Long Eyes Ledge, by the way, that's the server I'm on. The guild tab, which obviously I didn't show in the last one because I wasn't in the guild or anything. I'll get more into that in the video about the guild, how it works and stuff. Quite a slight change to the, well, okay, it's quite a big change to the gem store. The other windows are very much the same, however, like this one, the trading post, and all that kind of stuff. All very much the same. Mail is the exact same as it was before, if not a bit smaller. Contacts is the same. Inventory is the same. And your hero is the same. However, they have slightly changed the PvP area to give you this quite cool little thing. It's just a pie chart they give you. Games by profession, wins by profession, tournament, games by profession, tournament, wins by profession. So let's do wins by profession. Okay, I guess I never won a PvP match with the warrior. That's slightly unsurprising, actually. But as you can see, games by profession, I did a few matches with the warrior. Let's hope with the elevators. Probably. Sorry, yawning. That's not good. Shouldn't find my own video boring. Oh no. Anyway, one thing I did notice though, Elementals is 85% and the warrior is 14%. How does that work? I guess it's something to do with getting percentage out of 7. Obviously they're not going to put a point in the percentage. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I guess that is the reason for it, because it's out of 7. So that's the only real change to this menu. Everything else is very much the same, apart from the skill points. They are ever so slightly different, but it is very important actually about the difference in these. Basically, now your utility skills and your elite skills have tiers. As far as I know, the utility has only 3 tiers, as evident by the 1, 2, 3 slots. Well, the 7 to 9 slots, but you know what I mean. You've got three tiers, and you have to unlock at least 5 in one of those tiers to move up to the next one. Now, originally, and you would have seen this in my BWE2 update video, just telling you about the updates in it, and I knew about this already. Originally I thought this was a horrible idea and it restricted the freedom of the player. But now using it, and actually, because they reset all my points, so I could respec all my stuff, when I actually use it, it doesn't feel restricting, and it actually lets me, because last time I could choose from any of the skill points. I could choose from anything. As long as I had like 9 points, I could choose from the highest skill points, and they've lowered the amount of points required, I'm fairly sure, for a few of the skills. But obviously it's in the higher tiers. So it's let me see some of the lower level ones that I just ignored, basically. They are good, the lower level ones, but I ignored them because I had the option to just go straight to the higher ones. So actually this system does work very well. I was being a bit of a dumbass. Well, I wasn't being a dumbass. I suppose I actually did need to see it in action to see why it works well. But if anyone has a dislike of this, I'm telling you now, it actually works pretty well, and it will help you in the long run, because you'll see. I mean, obviously you didn't have to do it the way I did it, where I just went for the higher skills, and I was a bit of a dumbass with that. You may have actually gone, oh, here's the lower skills, I'm going to pick some of them because they're quite good, and that's fine. But for people like me who are stupid, it's really helpful for finding out more about the lower skills and not just walking past them essentially and never using them, because they are pretty good. Especially this one, Glyph of Lesser Elementals. I didn't even know that existed. Did that exist in the first beta? I don't know, but I'm annoyed that I missed it if it did, because it's an awesome little spell. And the same applies to the elite skill, but I don't think there's as many. It would appear that there's only 2 tiers, whereas there's 3 tiers for the utility skills. And this isn't really a problem either. I'm happy about that as well, especially with the elite ones, because you only get to use one of these at a time, which means you're really going to have to, pick which one you want to use. So I think that's probably it. Weapons is the same, traits is the same, equipment's the same. Yeah, that's essentially it for the UI updates. But everything they have updated is good. No problems with it whatsoever. So yeah, that's the UI video. The next one will be the gem store update, which I am dreading.